This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Fable 2. In the last episode, the hero decided to settle down with a lovely lady, and they had fun. You know, but what can two women do when they have fun? I mean, when you think about it, all they could do is really... Oh. Anyway, but then the call of action came to be, and we left our wife... Actually, we grabbed her with us and took her to a place only a honeymoon could take us to, and we sacrificed her to the dark gods for points and profit. Nah, we weren't going to settle down for her. We're the hero. We can't stay down in one spot. Time to go forward. But before that, let's do some retail property management. I mean, I've done this before, but I think if you go on the side screen here, other than Rob the Trader owns this. Maybe not for long. It gives the address, Gypsy Camp, Bower Lake, the history. This caravan has seen better days, but also seen worse days. The day it's seeing right now, therefore, falls somewhere in the middle. And this, I guess I kept skipping this bottom part, but basically it just describes like how the values work. Base value, town economy, affects like how much it costs. If it sucks, it's better. But obviously it might be harder to get more rent for your properties not vacant. If it's not vacant, then you have to pay extra to get the person out. If it's killed, it affects the property prices. It drives them down, but they almost never go back up. So you have to keep that in mind. And then the hero's opinion, if they like you, they drop the price too, and so forth and so on. And right now, it's about 982. You don't want to spend too much at the very beginning, but I usually like buying like a couple of houses, renting them out, and then just looks like this house doesn't give you any bonuses for actually moving in, so no point in sleeping there or whatever. Like I said, there's ways to affect it and make it cheaper and all this other stuff, but for the purpose of game money later on, because off screen you do get a little bit of money if you're not playing the game, not a whole lot, but you can get. So one way to do it is just to like turn off your system for a while and let me adjust the rent. Oh, I don't. Let's set up a little bit for now. We need to do that to our other house as well. And yeah, over the course of the game, like in the previous game, you'll slowly get like a small percentage of money appear every time you... I think it's every 5 minutes, I think, or something like that, where it happens. I could be wrong. I'll have to look it up again. It's after so much time passes. I need to raise a property here as well. Yeah, that should work. Okay. I don't want to raise it too much for now. At some point, I will raise it a lot higher just so we can start rolling in the money. So, all right, before we leave these lovely peasants, I guess running into them counts as an act of war. There are still some things we can check around this this place that we missed last time because we went straight for the plot. This might be another meandering episode. The next episode might be me actually getting back to the story again. Let's see. This one is Tin Gypsy Bower Lake, the history. This caravan could benefit from new shock absorbers and maybe a spoiler. And the only reason I'm doing this now is because I'm going to, off screen, I'll end up buying these houses and renting them out. But I just want to show the descriptions of them while we're here, if the game will let me examine it. This game's getting kind of glitchy on me. It might be my system or the emulation. Like earlier, I was messing around with it. And you know how you're going to highlight a person and then click it off of them and run around, you know, like if you highlight them, it says their name and then you can turn it off. Well, for some reason, I couldn't get it to disappear, the lock option, so I had to reset the system, and I'm like, uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Barrow Lake, number 9, a delightful caravan that's traveled far across Albion. I guess not all of them have to be comical or whatever, which is fine to me. But usually I would think they would use a lot of these like little things for humor and stuff like that. Jim the Tattooist on this one, so that's why this one's a little bit more pricier, despite him somewhat liking us. But it's because of where it's all about what do they say? Location, location, location. Gypsies have elevated tattooing to an art form. There are few better places to decorate one's body.
An arrow struck him from above, piercing a
nipple. Yeah, eventually I will own all your houses, people, and make you pay exorbitant rent prices. Twig the Storyteller lives here. If this caravan's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Now I have a house for that. Yeah, if you do that, like I said in the last episode, when I propose to the person in front of that demon door, there's like no reason to go to buy a home, really. You could just do that demon door thing, marry, and stick with that for the rest of the game, which is what I did the first time I played the game. I just used that as my main home because that's the point of it, right? See, this one's owned by Tobar the Stonecutter. That's why it costs so much. Well, not him specifically, just where it is. Gypsies have been providing the art of stone-cutting for centuries. Few have such insight in the making of arguments. Let's see, and then we've read Our House before, so we know what that one says. So this one's Ruth the Gypsy. She may not look like much, but she's got where it counts, kid. There's a couple more houses I'm missing.
We can go somewhere private and
then that'll be it for this place. And it looks like it's almost nighttime again. Is this a place you can buy? Yes, okay. I was like, it's gotta be here somewhere. This one's owned by Rob the Trader. He's a trader, I tell you. Items gathered from all over Albion can be found here. You know, there's actually a RPG game called Albion. I've actually never played it before. I've heard about it. I've heard it's a pretty interesting game. Not something I would record because I've heard it's a pretty long game too. It's got like a lot of text in it, like even for RPG standards. I think it's because you can examine you can ask all NPCs about basically everything in the game almost when you learn something about it. So it can take like forever just to talk to one person if you really want to. So this is owned by Duker the Gypsy. Judging by the smell, the owner of this caravan eats a lot of fried fish.
Really sorry.
I like fish. I don't eat as much as I used to. Mainly just because fish, depending on where you buy or what you buy, it can be a little expensive. Taz the Gypsy. The owner of this caravan wisely sprang for the extended warranty and the undercoating. Okay, now that we're done with that, I'll buy stuff off screen and all the other stuff because, as much as I'm a villain, I'm not going to go outright just murdering everyone because I want the property values to be high so I can actually get a decent amount of rent from people and all that other stuff later on down the line. Same with the towns and everything with that. Like I said, I could just go around killing everyone, but rifle trader might buy. Usually the rifle traders will usually end up having. Yep, we'll usually end up having like a little extra, like weaponry on hand and stuff like that. They might not find certain shops. Now I believe the forest here is supposed to have, well, other than beetles and stuff like that. There should be like a couple of things here. Because I didn't explore this whole place before last time. I think last time I went to this far. Let's see, I think I grabbed that. Is that open? Oh, no, I didn't open it. Never mind. Oh, I must have done that off screen when I was looking around. Because there's supposed to be like a couple chests and like a silver key around here. Economy value necklace. We can sell that for some gold later. Although at some point it'll be just all about the Benjamins. I mean, gold pieces and dig spot. Come, fellow K9, right there in the middle of the road. Seems a bit crazy, but all right. What's inside? What's inside? Treasure hunting book. Didn't I ever grab one of those from before? Written by renowned treasure hunter Larry Stalagmite, who successfully trained dogs to aid in search for bounty. Oh, this is the one where you can, money? That's the one where you can increase your dog's, ability to use, find treasures and stuff like that. So, yeah, you end up getting about the same amount of certain books multiple times. Let's see. Okay. Oh, did it do it? Or did it not count because I'd already done that book before? Well, anyway, I think there should be like a treasure chest and a couple other things around here. Of course, now that's nighttime, it's going to be harder for me to see. Should have just Dog? Where are you barking at? Dog? Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I missed it. Aha, I knew there was one. There's a treasure chest around here. Let's grab that. Oh, there's a gargoyle around here too. You can hear him. Let's see. 100 gold. That's it? For a silver chest, you get freaking 100 gold. Gotcha. Whatever. Okay. He might be on the... Find him. Where are you? Maybe you're on this other side here. No? Maybe you're on the other side. I climb up here. I should have marked where... There you are. I should have marked where the gargoyles were off screen. Oh well. There you go. 8 of 50. Oh, another dig spot. Man, those are everywhere. Yeah. If you want to find all the dig spots, you're just gonna have to run over the place and hopefully the dog finds them while you're running around. Because I don't have those marked either. I don't remember where every single dig spot is in the game. There, a condom and the Secret Castle Fairfax, Part 2. After the strange disappearance of alchemist Lionhead, the next owner of the castle was a ruthless man known only as the Count. These were fretful years for Bowerstone. People went missing, never to be found again, and there were talk of torture and unholy rituals being conducted in the castle. All that ended when the Fairfax family took over, bringing an era of prosperity to the town. Though even then gossip about the castle didn't end. Ingrid Fairfax died giving birth to Lucien's father, but it was said that she was an unstable woman and that news of her death was a cover for the truth, that she had been locked in an attic to see her out her madness and seclusion. Lucien's father grew up to be a good man, beloved by all, though he had never recovered from the death of his daughter Ellie. Only a very young Lucien witnessed her death, powerless to stop it. Many would remember this early tragedy when an even greater one would befall Lucien later in life. Okay. See, there should be like, over this way should be like a key. Another gargoyle? Where are you? Whoa! Bandits! I'll just gonna melee them. It's just easier that way. Well, unless they're far away. Crap. Am I getting shocked? We're alive. Okay, where are you, other gargoyle head? Must be a bit farther along. Can they be in the trees too? I thought they could only be on stone surfaces. Let's see. Where are you? The problem is it's at night, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to see. At least I thought I heard him. Didn't you, viewers? Didn't you hear it? Can you see? Okay, I'll run back that way. You're gonna... Where are you? Oh, is that... No. Actually, sometimes it might be easier at night just because of the, Oh, is that it? Holy crap. You're high, dude. You're high as a cat. Look at that. Nice. Actually, how many, Oops, where's the region? Powerstone Lake. Still have 2 more gargoyles and 3 keys. I'm trying to remember if the previous game had a thing for the keys as well. I don't think so. Then again, I'll admit when I did the first game, I'll admit there was a lot of stuff I kind of missed. That I missed showing, you know, that I kind of feel bad that I did. There's the silver key. Is that the treasure you're looking at, dog? I know there's a treasure chest in the general area somewhere. Oh, another dig spot. Yeah, you kind of want just every new area you go into, you just kind of want to do like a circlet, just to make sure you catch all the. Although, I'm trying to remember, not every single. A lot of dig spots almost have like really nothing. There's a few that have like nice stuff, but treasure book number 2, written by renowned. It's the same thing. Okay, maybe it's the. Do I use that? Okay, now he's a 3-star. He's an expert treasure hunter. Almost 3-star. 3-star. I think 5 stars is the most you can get the dog. I think. I'm basing a lot of this on more on memory than anything. I know it'd probably be more entertaining if I actually knew what I was doing half the time, but health potion, could always use those. I mean, I could buy those too, so but better than a sharp stick in the eye, I guess, or something like that. Although who'd be jamming sticks in their eyes, I'm not sure. That's pretty nasty, but I guess anything's better than that. Okay. I think that's it for this side for the most part. Now we just need to go over to the... I could swim in the lake, but I don't think there's... Actually, was there anything on the... before we go in? I'm not going to go inside the place yet because I don't have... Or, let's see, I'm trying to remember what was actually... Maybe this was just the hammer. Smash him with a hammer! There we go. I'm trying to remember there was... I don't think there was anything on this section, no. And I think there are like one or two treasures I missed inside the heroes thing, because I think there was a dive spot that for whatever reason I couldn't do when I first went in there. Or maybe that's a fit. Maybe I couldn't go in there because it's a fishing spot and not a diving spot. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. Hopefully in the future I'll be a little bit more... I don't know if the word is prepared, but I'll try to be a bit more, I was just seeing if there was anything down here. I'll try to be maybe a bit more prepared, like how I want to do the episode or where I want to go or what I'm exploring. Although I do kind of like just meandering around, finding stuff while recording, something a bit more, pleasing to me when it comes to that, but... Okay, so there's nothing there. Yep. More beetles. Nothing stops this beetle inquisition. Yeah, sometimes at one point you just want to straight up just hit stuff with a melee instead of magic or whatever because it's a bit quicker. At least with the hammer, anyway, that I got. Is it kind of funny that the weapon you get in a marital home is a hammer? Is that weird? Or is that odd? Or am I just overthinking things? Yeah, maybe I'm overthinking things. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I missed around here. Let's see, that takes us back. Yeah, I think in between episodes I'll definitely be a bit more... Is he in the... I wonder if he's above the... I heard... Oh, there you are. I didn't know there was a spot you could... Alright. That's... Actually, isn't that all the... Hold on, let me look and see. Isn't that all the gargoyles? I think now all I need is the keys. Barrow Lake. Nope, one more gargoyle and 2 keys to find. Yeah, that guy was easier to find than the other one, though. Let's see, there's the treasure chest. I got that before in the previous episode. That was there. More beetles. Oh, no, that's a rabbit. Alright. Nope, can't jump up there. Been relatively lucky when it comes to, like, finding the, gargoyles and everything like that. Oh, come on. Vault over here. At least the game lets you vault over most of the stuff. Oh, is that more bandits? Hello, my name's Jing. Who are you? I'm a bandit. I haven't seen that in any years. Looks like these guys are a bit tougher. I can't just straight up, like, hammer them and destroy them instantly. Really, the one I kind of need to really max out the most is probably magic, just because of all the different abilities. Just because of all the abilities you can learn over the course of the game. Don't let him bewitch ya! Did someone say The Witcher? I mean, the books have been around for a while by this point. That'd be like... I don't know if I would say that's a dream. That would be an interesting game to record, or do the Witcher games. Especially the third one. Holy crap, that one would take forever to record. That game has like hundreds of hours of gameplay, let alone like recording and taking forever. What did this door tell us?
Is this a thespian appearing in our midst? Someone who has experienced life, who can complement my words with a worthy performance? I am Albion's finest tragedian, author of 7,452 plays, and I am now putting the finishing touches on my crowning masterwork. Perhaps you could assist me.
By doing what, dear sir? I actually don't know how to... He said something about helping him with his work. I'm actually not sure how to solve this door. That looks like I took a bit of damage. Oh, act for the door? Okay. How do I do that?
Splendid, splendid. All you have to do is accompany each of my lines with an appropriate expression.
I might not have all the
Just
expressions.
let the power of my imagery guide you.
Well, we'll see what I've got. Go ahead.
Rupert was perambulating down the street with his friend when he burst out laughing.
Do I have the laugh? I don't think I have the laugh one
I'm
yet.
afraid my artistry far exceeds yours. You need to learn more acting skills. See the world. Experience its joys and its pains. And come back when you are ready for such a demanding role.
Oh, I think the game... Actually, I know in some situations the game will automatically put the expression there if it knows what it's looking for. So I have point and laugh, but I don't know if that's what it wants. Let me try that again. See if anything popped up when that occurred.
Splendid, splendid. All you have to do is accompany each of my lines with an appropriate expression. Just let the power of my imagery guide you.
See if it
Rupert
actually
was
automatically
perambulating
does
down
that
the
this
street
time.
with his friend when he burst out laughing. I'm afraid my artistry
Oh, okay,
far
that doesn't count.
exceeds
Okay,
yours.
so it'll automatically. So I need a different type because point and laugh is more the hurting the people, like annoying thing. So we'll have to actually find the laugh expression, or well, it's either you either do certain deeds or become certain renown or whatever that unlocks those types of things. That's usually how it works. So I might. What's that, book trader? No, let's see what he's got. Tell me the books I must buy.
For you.
Let's see. We overhead wedding bells. Beginner guide to business. This book is a comprehensive manual in all aspects of business, including shop ownership, becoming a landlord, and how to make a killing in the property market. When running your own shop, it recommends that you start by buying a stall before moving up to a full-size store. Well, you can set prices higher or lower than the town standard. You can actually, if you actually buy a shop, you can actually set prices and stuff like that, if I remember correctly. It should be noted that this will not only affect your profits, but people's opinions of your more standing in the community as well. It's also a good idea to get along with your employees, as they'll work hard for you, which will in turn improve turnover. Yeah, I wish most business managers knew this today. God, most people who own business don't even have standard business ethics anymore. And don't forget that as the owner, you will enjoy special prices of all items. The chapter on owning property emphasizes the importance of property management, both in terms of improvements to the houses you either rent out or sell, and in your personal relationship with tenants. The rent you charge will have a profound effect on your reputation. Do you want to be known as a fair landlord or a tyrannical one? Tyrannical, please. Orbs in the Multiwork. The scientific volume is an introduction to some of the more outlandish theories being discussed by Albion's preeminent academics today. According to the multi-worlds theory, every possible action available to us is being carried out in one of many parallel universes. Take a hero from the legends popular among commoners as an example. Every time he is faced with a moral dilemma, he must choose only one path. There will be universes where he chooses good over evil, and others where the opposite is true. Indeed, every outcome from one of his battles, every possible relationship, every possible journey will take place in one of these multi-worlds. In some, he will even be a woman. Hey, this one! Proponents of the theory go so far as to suggest a sufficiently attuned hero will be able to detect these other versions of himself, possibly a small floating orb. I think this is talking about the online stuff, which I won't be doing. Among the most extreme conjectures is the possibility that one might be able to interact with these orbs, or rather reality-based selves, though at this point the book veers in the realm of complete fantasy. Yeah. Lord Lucian, a biography. This is the authorized biography of Lord Lucian. Despite being born into the wealthy and much-beloved Fairfax family, Lord Lucian has seen his share of tragedies and misfortune. At a very young age, he witnessed the death of his sister Ellie, a terrible event that only made him more determined to transform the city of Bowerstone into a beacon of hope for the world. As Lord of Castle Fairfax, he brought peace and prosperity to the town and found happiness of his own with his wife Helena and daughter Amelia. When illness took them away, Lord Lucian retreated from the public eye to mourn his profound loss. But already the tireless philanthropist is making plans for the betterment of this oft cruel world, and the citizens of Albion will no doubt see the result of his work in the near future. Yeah, we sure saw it firsthand. Cold Lips, this erotic novel by best-selling author Meredith Sock tells the story of Edwarda, the beautiful maid of a wealthy household who ruthlessly sleeps with every family member to get what she wants. Well, she knows what she wants. Edwarda climbs her way through the service ranks to become the personal aide of Lady Sickly. When Lady Sickly is found murdered, all fingers point to the voluptuous maid. But did she really poison his mistress so that she could marry Lord Sickly, or has she been framed by one of her jealous lovers? Only Randy, the gardener, knows the truth. Despite receiving scathing reviews, Cold Lips was a runaway hit with the many servants who told behind the scenes of Fairfax Gardens. Kind of reminds me of the lusty Arconian maid from the Elder Scrolls series. This is an expression manual. Learn how to sway your hips and shake that ass like a true sexual demon you are. Use this book to learn the vulgar. How much does it cost? 147. Yeah, I'll buy it. I like being a. Well, actually, will I be able to get it for free later on? Because a lot of books, sometimes you eventually get them if you like go to treasure chests or dig spots. Do I want to mess with that? Well, I could always find them later and buy it at a later point. Belching. This is an expressions manual. Do you find your social life suffers from the ability to burp? This book will teach you how in one easy step. I might come back later. If I end up just getting like a ton of money from the houses and stuff like that, I might just eventually just buy the stuff instead of trying to find it. Come hither, dear. This is an expression manual. You bought gifts for the objects of your desire. You've opened your heart to them, and now you want your reward. This book will teach you how to take that final step. Use the come back to my place expression. Don't I already have that? Anyway, yeah, I might buy those later. I won't do that now. Okay, so yeah, let's keep running around. See if we, because we still have to get those 2 more keys and another gargoyle. Okay, so yeah, gotta just kind of run around. Usually the gargoyles are usually on stone edifices of some sort. Clothing, I'll mess with you later. If I buy any neat outfits, I'll show you folks. But not right now. There's the rifle trader again. That'll take us to Bowerstone. We don't want to do that. Let's see. Nope. But yeah, it just kind of depends on how you officially want to play the game and all this other stuff. Like if you just want to, if you like earn a ton of money. Oh, there's no treasure down there. Whoa! I didn't need to jump down there. Let's see. Can I just? Yeah, I can just get down there that way. It's like I saw a treasure chest, so let me just. Whee. Hey there, dude. Ready to die? Prepare to die. Come to die, or whatever. That's probably the only issue I have with the reboot of that game. Yeah. Welcome to die. Or say, oh, I better get a potion. Better get that goodness in me. Otherwise, I'll. There. Ah. Okay. And you start. I really need a. One of the main things I need to worry about is eventually getting somebody to buy some better weaponry and equipment and stuff like that. Because the Howl's armor is cool and all, but it's definitely not stuff you want for the end game. It's kind of because it comes with the game. Otherwise, it would be like not cheat. What's the word? It'd be like basically, oh, if you didn't get the legendary edition, you know, like you're at a major hockey team, that type of thing. So, at least back in the day, anyway. Nowadays, game companies would easily want you to like waste your money or buy this extra content that you don't actually need, or they'll add unnecessary grinding to your games and other games and such like that. You know, where they're like, oh, you can buy this stuff to make the game more tolerable, like. Or that's called bad design, but whatever, you know. Sorry, I'm not going to go on a rant about how game design sucks these days. Or not game design, game business. Ooh, Assassin's Coat. Lurk in the shadows, slip undetected into homes, and slaughter your targets in the silence with this fetching coat. Is that it? Oh, just the coat? Oh, well, that's still cool. I'll have to, yeah, I forgot I was going to try to, over the course of the game, kind of just change outfits just to kind of, you know, not wear the same outfit every time, you know. Okay, so I went... I didn't hear anything when I went over the bridge, so I assume the gargoyle is not there, and I already swam that way. I'll let the episode run a little bit longer. Not too much longer, but I don't want to... Just because I made this kind of a dick around episode, so I don't want to... I don't want to run like exactly at... Oh, there's the... Come back strength orb, and he disappeared. But I didn't want to be the whole episode of me just meandering, you know. Okay, this takes us to... Oh, I was about to say, there's something here, because the dog was like... Wait, isn't this where we defeated that one dude? Well, too bad for you, dude. You're just going to have to suck it up. Did you just... He was gonna retire. Man, I forgot how they like throw in like silly lines like this if you actually pay attention. You know, like just like little lines like that or whatever. Isn't this like wasn't this the place where we fought that one guy who kicked our dog for the first time? We ended up beating him and selling all the people there into slavery. I'm gonna have to rest or get some food in me here pretty soon, just because of the. My life bar is pretty low. Actually, we'll find out if there's any like keys or gargoyles I missed that were in here. I don't think so. I don't remember seeing any other treasures. I mean, I didn't do like a super extensive look at this place, but and there was I didn't hear the voice of the gargoyle when I played here either. So the dog. Well, you think y'all would have cleared out after that one guy looked better?
You're not gonna kill me, are you? Come on, it's all a big mistake.
There we go. Just trying to get some magic damage off this guy. Hey, hey. Get some like free shock. I'm trying to get more damage out of my spell, so I keep charging up to the second. Depending on the spell, you can either have like an open attack or you can do like a focused attack. It kind of depends on the spell. Like if it's a combat spell, you have to depend on which one you use. Although some of the ones that give you like extra things you can do, like if you focus it, are kind of weird when you do it with certain other spells, like the time travel spells. Okay, so there's a cave there. So we go in there. Might do that next episode. I think in between episodes, yeah, I'm going to double check, see if there's any extra stuff around here. So that way, at least when exploring here, I'll know if there's anything else to find. And then I'll, and then we'll just do go to the plot, because we still need to go to the Temple of Light and tell them about the job we did. So, let's see. Yeah, so we can go to that cave. And there was that one cave we skipped by when we were heading to Oakvale or whatever, so we had to check that one out. Doesn't look. I don't. It's like no treasure chest or anything like that. So I guess I grabbed everything here I found the first time. Can you actually buy this place, or is that something else? Oh, it is a property I can buy. 5,500 gold for Thag's cabin, and the only cost of it is the base value, because we killed Thag a long time ago. Although he's one of the few that you kill and don't lose property value, because obviously he was a story-based thing. You had to do it. Number 1, Barrow Lake Bandit Cave. History. The home of the notorious Thag the Impatient, a bandit who has long terrorized the residents of Barrow Lake. It is said his mummy never loved him. Oh, that's all it takes is mummy. Can we actually sleep in the bed? Oh, there's a book here. Grubby's Journal. Grabbed some more traders today. Bunch of sorry weaklings. But Liu Shen don't seem to mind that. Long he keeps paying, what do I care? Been a while since he sent his boys around, though. You better hurry up with that cash. Huh. So our Lucian was the one causing the... Oh, we're not as popular now. Anyway, I thought I heard a voice. Sorry. All right. Well, we did some meandering on Bowerstone Lake. But yeah, in between episodes, I'm going to check some stuff, see if I find anything else out on the Bower area. Then we'll check that cave. And then we'll go to the Temple of Light and get our... Oh, am I famous enough yet? Huh. That's why we were running around. Well, maybe I'll do like the community service and then maybe another mission. But we'll do some quests, basically. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.